Well, it started with, I went to an engineering high school, Brooklyn Tech, and I went to City College for 3 semesters, and that was the first time I dropped out. It was my first foray into entrepreneurship. I was doing what the Attorney General ended up calling a pyramid scheme, so I couldn't stop that. But it was a cosmetics company, and I was trying to build an organization of folks who sold cosmetics, kind of like the Namway thing, but not quite as legal. I didn't know that at the time. Then I went back to school to Howard. This is early 70s, and got involved in radio. And after about 3 years, some guy called the dean of the School of Communications and said they're looking for a bright young person to be a program director for a station he just bought in Arkansas. By the way, they had a young 32-year-old governor there, some guy named Bill Clinton at the time.
I've heard of him.
1976. And I figured I should go and check it out. And I did, and I talked the guy into hiring me. By going down to the FCC, we get feedback, just a little bit. Thank you. So I got my first job in radio. And I figured that if it didn't work out, I could always go back to school.
Okay.
But it kind of did work out.
It did work out.
It
All right.
did.
And did you ever go back to actually get the degree?
I did, 22 years later.
Okay.
At that time, I had been married and divorced, and I had 3 children, and my oldest son was 16 at the time, and he thought his father was rich, so he didn't have to really apply himself in school because Daddy got that. And so I said, no, we're gonna study together. So I had 20 hours left. I was living in Chicago at the time. I went to Columbia College and taught a class. I said, don't pay me, just give me 5 credits. And they did. And I took the other 15 credits, and Howard accepted all the credits. And in 1997, I was the oldest graduate of the undergraduate class of 1997 at the age of 45. Right, thank you.
Good stuff.
But I did finish.
You did finish.
And he graduated from high school out south with about a 3.5 grade point average, so it worked out.